The other day I was talking to my friend Nobby Nibbler, not his real name, and it transpired, you see, that he'd been spending some time in the library, you see, which I thought was interesting, because I didn't think he could read. Anyway, so I sort of, interrogated him, with a view to acquiring knowledge about this situation. And I said to him, well, Nobby, when you're down the library, what exactly do you do? And he said, I browse. And I said, I browse? And he said, yes, I browse in the library. And I thought to myself, this is very interesting. And it dawned on me that I had a way in here, you see, to get one over on him. So I said to him, I'll bet you there's an even number. And he said, what? I said, I bet you there's an even number, of eyebrows and down at the library. He looked bemused. I said, well, you go, £5. And he shook my hand, you see. And I thought, that's the easiest £5 I've ever made, The man's a complete idiot. Anyway, then he took from his pocket his smart phone, you see. And things started to go rather badly, I have to say. And he got onto the, web browser, onto the internet. And he got up the library's web page site, you see. And he very smugly showed me a photograph of the library on their website. And very sadly, behind the desk where the librarians work, you see, was hanging a portrait of Frida Kahlo. Two days ago, I was robbed. I was manipulated by a criminal mastermind out of my life savings. He took the very bread from my mouth, because I was suckered into a bet, and I lost to that monster Nobby Nibbler, not his real name. But this morning I discovered the extent of his fiendishness. This morning I went down to the library, you see, where to my horror I walked in. And yes, above the counter I saw the portrait of Frida Kahlo. But, and moreover, and more to the point, near the front was a big display of various books, you see, including a large book about Mexican art, upon the front of which was a picture of Frida Kahlo. Now, I'm no professor of mathematics, but to me, 2 Frida Kahlos is an even number, and moreover, an even number of eyebrows. So if you're watching this, Nibbler, I'm coming for you, you monster. I'm going to rid the world of your criminal masterminderiness and reclaim my life savings that you so fiendishly robbed from me. Two days ago, I discovered I had been the victim of a horrendous scam. I discovered the extent to which my supposed friend Nobby Nibbler, not his real name, was prepared to take the bread from the mouths of my children on the basis of an untruth. This untruth was discovered, and I have been mercilessly hunting him down ever since. This morning there were new developments, you see, because my mole in the library you see, who's very good, sent me a text revealing the following information. This morning, early on, Nobby Nibbler was apprehended attempting to smuggle into the library another picture of Frida Kahlo. Are there no attempts that he will not make to rob me of my life savings? Are there no depths which he will not go to steal from me the very life source of me and my family? The man's a fiend, a criminal. And I shall sit here in my garden on the moral high ground of virtue and cast aspersions on his very existence. Thank you. The other day I was with my friend Nobby Nibbler, not his real name, and we were walking through a departmental store, you see, the name of which I'm afraid I'm unable to tell you. In fact, I need to cover it with sticky tape. Not sellotape, sticky tape. Because if I was to reveal to you the name of Marks and Spencer's, you see, I would be accused of advertising Marks and Spencer's, and I would face a lawsuit from John Lewis or Domino's. Anyway, how's the phrase? Anyway, Nobby and I were walking through this departmental store, you see, and we found ourselves in the ladies' lingerie department, you see. I'm not quite sure why, although I suspect it's because Nobby Nibbler is a pervert. Anyway, as we were moseying through, you see, I did notice that the bras that were there were beautifully designed, you know, and very well made, you know, and had very pleasing colours, you see, and it was, you know, it was a very nice experience to see these beautiful garments, you see, and I felt moved, you know, on an aesthetic level, you know, and I felt bathed in the beautiful pastel shades, and it put me in a very good mood, you know, I think. And I said to Nobby, Nobby, you know, these garments are really lovely, aren't they? They're beautifully designed and you know, wonderful colours and stuff, and very nice, intricate, lacy work and stuff, you know. And it makes me almost wish that I needed to wear one, you see. And he turned to me and he said, "What makes you think you don't?"